Alrighty guys, welcome back. So after completing Segrega's storyline, the next person who's getting their storyline is Lucilla. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't see this coming. I know in the trailer they showed a little bit, but I didn't think that they were gonna give us Lucilla's storyline. But apparently she's getting one right after Segrika, which is kind of funny because in terms of drip marketing, it has nothing to do with Lucilla. So I honestly didn't see this coming, but you know, I'm always down. There's so many things we don't know about her, and I guess we're finally getting the information that we kind of want from her. I wonder if we're gonna be able to play as her in this storyline, but we'll kind of see what kind of happens. But yeah, you know, let's just get straight into it and go talk to Lucilla. She should be up here.
When the bird glides across the sky. That song I listened to during my insomnia last night. The Renaissance do have an exquisite taste in art, but this melody just keeps my mind going. Not suitable for sleeping. Erase. Next, today's breakfast. Boyden style.
Sneak attack. We're here. What's up, Lucilla?
All trivial. Erase it too. It was delicious, though. Alright, looks like my guest has arrived. Gotta handle the rest later.
She erasing her memories?
What? Do I look like some murmuring android to you?
Nah, you look beautiful, Lucilla. You're beautiful if you
Sorry,
were.
President. Were you...
Tuning memories. Curious about my forte?
Actually, yeah. What's going on? What's she do? Yeah, mind giving me a quick explanation? Yeah. What's she doing?
I can extract frequency information from an object, use it as an anchor to draw out related memories, and store them in my mind.
Oh, that's fascinating. Interesting.
But the brain has limits. So I have to decide which memories to keep and which to discard. Just like you saw earlier.
Doesn't that affect your daily life?
Don't worry. I've set clear rules for what I erase. It's part of my daily life now. Alright, back to the point. I told you all that because it ties into what I mentioned in the message earlier.
You're planning to use the forte on me? No, you mean the dark side?
Correct. I need your help to confirm something. May I borrow an item you always carry?
Really? Is that what she was referring to? I thought she was talking about Abby. I ain't gonna lie, guys. All right, sure. You can have my card, I guess. Okay. Oh yeah, I totally forgot it's in that state.
Oh, you still have it. Perfect. Objects with personal meaning carry stronger frequencies. Rover, I'll need to ask you a few questions. Let's begin.
Oh, she is actually gonna use her forte on me.
I
Okay.
have a general picture now. At the end of the celebration, you and Segrika entered the dark side to solve the final riddle, and encountered another Segrika.
That we did.
And you realized she was a fake when she said, "Should finding an answer really be so important?"
You got it all right. Amazing how much you learned just from that single card.
To me, your memories play like a film. I can pause and study them frame by frame. So, what happened after the fake Segrika revealed herself?
Became a monster?
There was a rabbit.
Was there?
I remember chasing it. The same one I saw right after entering the dark side.
I see. Thank you, Rover. I think I found what I needed.
There was a rabbit after the boss fight? I don't remember that. I mean, there was a rabbit in general.
Remember when I said Mornier compared the frequencies and found that the rabbit was likely the root cause of the dark side anomaly? The rabbit leads those who enter the dark side to face what they fear and try to avoid. Just like Segrika meeting her alter ego. Since then, the anomaly has persisted. Some students and professors have faced the same situation. Given the Grand Architect's teaser for you and Dr. Luke, that rabbit should be one of the Fraxidus' little tricks in this game of theirs. They harmed my students and colleagues with such despicable means. As the president, I'll make sure they get a taste of their own medicine. That rabbit is their pawn, which means I can turn it against them.
Oh, double agent? Okay.
We'll lure it out, capture it, and remove the anomaly at its source. Then, using my forte, I can extract information about the Fraxidus from it.
Oh, okay.
But mobilizing the Academy's resources might alert our enemies. I need some more personal aid. Someone I trust, who knows the dark side well. And that's you.
Dang, we were like, that's us! That's us! Ooh, that actually, I see where she's coming from. That actually sounds pretty genius. Does this count? What do you, holiday assignment? Holiday assignment or, you know what, yeah.
Let's call it a field project. A joint study between a professor and her dear student.
Alright, alright. That's funny.
It's worth noting that while many have entered the dark side, only a few were chosen by the rabbit. While the celebration incident was a Fraxidus scheme targeting you and Segrika, the other victims might have followed a pattern that drew the rabbit. Exactly. We need to find out what each of them did in the dark side and make comparisons. The common threads might be what attracted the rabbit. The Academy has already investigated the victims. Based on what we found, a few possible factors stand out. Like how long they stayed in the dark side, whether they entered with a strong purpose or desire, and whether they brought anything back. Our next lead is a professor with a pretty strong opinion against the Academy's management. That's why you as a student are a better choice to approach him.
She's like, I don't need to hear these I'm sure constructive criticism from this professor. Sorry. Oh, that's funny. She's like, nah, you could do, I'll delegate this one to you.
Not exactly. Some of his beliefs just don't align with the executive's ideas. Setting that aside, I'll support your investigation from the dark side. My forte will be essential to uncover what they experienced. Once you speak with him, try to obtain one of his personal items. That'll let me relive his memories in the dark side.
Her forte is actually kind of scary, I ain't gonna lie. The fact that she can just take something of a personal nature and look into it memory-wise, that's pretty kind of scary. Ain't gonna lie.
Now, I've texted you the basic info on that victim. And take this.
That's a mirror makeup? A makeup mirror, sorry. Open it. Looks like face powder. Oh, what the heck?
Don't underestimate this little mirror. It's actually a communicator. It's only natural for partners to have a private line, right? It's getting late. I'm already on my way to the dark side. The on-campus investigation is in your hands now. Oh, and check your phone. I've sent you a new message.
The heck? Where did she go? Did she go inside the mirror? She went to the dark side already? What's she responding us with? Thank you for your trust. A file transfer is waiting for your approval. Accept subscription. I mean, I guess if it's from the, this is literally a this is not real world advice. You probably shouldn't listen to what I'm about to say, but if it's from my professor, it should be fine, right, guys? Don't do that in real life, by the way. Professor Segue? He's heading to camp today for a geological survey. I'll leave the talking to you. Okay, sure. So we gotta go investigate this professor for Lucilla while she's apparently on the dark side doing her thing. So I guess we'll make our way there and see where this kind of goes. Told you it was makeup, guys. Whatever she said it was a communication device, it was a lie. I knew it. That's really funny, actually. You put it, it's makeup. I don't know how makeup works.
You're holding it too close. Using a communicator like that would make you look too suspicious. Relax. I already adjusted the settings before giving it to you.
That's funny. I would have done the same exact thing.
Just keep it in your pocket. The key is to stay calm and look natural.
That was hilarious. Love it.
So, what does your receiver look like?
Why not take a guess?
Lipstick. Lip balm.
We have a winner.
I told you.
Nice
Let's go.
association.
I told you. I knew it. It was lipstick. I knew it. It was so obvious. Alrighty. Fuck did this kid, huh?
Ugh, law of conservation. Then tell me, is the time between holidays and weekdays physically symmetric? Fridays turn into weekends, but when weekends pass, it takes 4 whole days for Friday to come again. Time clearly isn't evenly divided, is it?
Maybe when they invented weekdays and weekends, they didn't think about that law. You know, science is rarely accepted by the masses at first. Anyway, we should probably focus on the back-to-school exam. I heard President Lucilla wrote the questions. Now just imagine our pass rate. Freshmen, you'd better be ready.
Looking for guides?
Exam guides? You mean like notes, previous tests, or lecture reviews? Forget it. None of that works on President Lucilla's exams.
Chad, she does her own tests.
According to her, don't think of it as a test of knowledge, but an assessment of your life skills. After all, here at Star Torch, knowledge isn't just for show. It's what lets you breathe and move forward.
Sounds like she talks about street smarts.
She really doesn't like those old scholars who keep talking about theories all day.
I agree though with that.
Speaking of our professors, is there anyone who might go easy on students? Maybe Professor Segue?
Professor Segue? Maybe. People say he treats students like his own kids. We just saw him earlier.
But isn't he one of those old scholars the president dislikes? I heard they had a dispute once. He refused to compromise his academic pursuits, and it all ended on a sour note.
Adult drama. Let's not dwell on it. Oh, and why are you asking about Professor Segue?
Totally not suspicious,
Say
guys.
no more. He's nearby. You can find him up ahead.
Totally not suspicious.
They remember it so clearly. Guess my speech on the opening ceremony wasn't a complete waste of time. Oh, no panic. I simply put together the professor's finest ideas for the exam questions, and added a little extra depth.
Yeah, sounds to me like Lucilla is more of like everyday purpose kind of education versus theory, which I do like. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think theory exams and lectures are important here and there, but they shouldn't be every single lecture that you have. So, but yeah, to each their own, I guess.
Professor, about my paper. You've got a lot of nerve bringing that up.
Okay, I don't know if I like this guy. From that same statement alone, I don't like this guy already.
I read it. Aside from the title, the rest was mind-numbingly long and irritating, like a damn void worm. And don't you dare include my name in your acknowledgements. That'd be pure slander. That's all. A freshman. What is it?
Nothing. No.
Well
we
done.
gotta see where
That
this
voice,
is.
it's Professor Carl. You better answer him candidly. He's one of the tough nuts, just like Professor Segue.
Segue. He's probably prepping instruments. The man seems to be trapped in his research lately. Ever since he got back from the dark side, he's been calling for its shutdown, saying no one should go in. Caused another big argument with the top brass.
Lucilla, I'm guessing.
Why?
Yep.
Probably because of Lucilla and her merry band. They must have botched something and Segue caught wind of it. You're new, so you probably wouldn't know. Segue and I don't really see eye to eye with Lucilla. She's a fine teacher. But as the Academy's leader, hardly.
That's harsh.
If it's about scholarship, we have geniuses like Professor Mornier. If it's about leadership, we have investors with far more experience. And yet, she, an average resonator with no special expertise, is now carrying the Academy's future. Really?
I don't like this guy. Really? Maybe that's the point, mister. Because I feel like Lucilla is probably more down to earth than you guys are. Oh, man. Man, that's wrong. I don't like that at all.
Forget it. Don't even know why I'm bringing this up with a student. Guess I've been bottling that up for too long.
About what Professor Carl just said?
Awkward.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine. In my position, hearing skeptical voices is part of the job.
I guess that's true.
But tell me, Rover, what do you think a president should be like? And where should Star Torch Academy be heading?
Honestly, I think the best way to view it is that at the end of the day, you're doing the best you can for your students. So as long as your students are happy, I think you're a great leader. I think it's simple as that. Obviously, you can't make everyone happy, but I think as long as you can get the majority to be happy and love pursuing what they want to do, then I would say you're a pretty good leader. If you give them the knowledge and the equipment to kind of realize what they want to do, again, I would say it's a pretty good leader in my opinion. Obviously, their life's not all rainbows and sunshines. You gotta make some harsh decisions here and there, but I think it's, if you can explain those reasons well enough and satisfyingly enough, I think that is also what kind of makes you a pretty good leader. But let's see what Rover says.
Oh, no rush. Go see it for
Nothing.
yourself. Let's get moving. Professor Segue should be just ahead.
That's
And
funny.
one more thing. He is also a memory-type resonator.
Oh,
He can
great.
reproduce and project objects from his memories. To keep you focused, I'll stay quiet during your conversation.
Oh, great. He's gonna forever record what we're gonna do. Wait, I have a feeling. Is he gonna take the communication device from us? I'm calling it now. That's probably what's gonna happen. He's gonna know that Lucilla is trying to spy on him. Or look into what he's doing. We'll find out. That's my guess.
You're late. Did you bring all the materials I asked for?
Nope.
Hand me the recalibrator. What?
So,
My mistake. I thought you were my assistant. You are, have we met before? The Academy newspaper. You must be the student behind the success of the new solar ceremony, right?
pleasure to meet you. I heard a lot about you. He doesn't sound that bad. Well, I'll reserve judgment for now, based on.
So, when the launch program for Helios bugged out, how did you manage to recalibrate the parameters? And what about the live drive data?
He doesn't sound. First impressions, he doesn't sound as terrible as the other professor. So we'll find out. I don't know. This is the problem. Based on, maybe it's just good voice acting. That's probably what it is. We'll find out.
Watching a project come to life always gets me a little overexcited. I helped with part of the launch mechanism myself. Oh, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I'm Segue, professor from the Department of Engineering and a past recipient of the Space Trek Collective's Star Torch Prize. This prize hasn't been awarded in years due to the difficult situation. Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm not showing off.
Was gonna say, sounded to me like you were. But I guess it's just credentials.
I keep it to remind myself that our science did make headway before. Though now... Anyway, what brings you here?
Lucilla mentioned that he's not on good terms with the management. I can't let him know I was sent here by her.
I was here from the upper brass to investigate you.
Still, we're both victims of the dark side. Maybe approaching from that angle won't raise suspicion.
It's a pretty good idea. I like that. That logic.
I'm here to talk about the dark side. Sigrika and I had an accident there, and I heard other students and professors experience something similar. There are so many conflicting stories about it. As someone who had been there, I want to know if everyone saw the same thing. You've entered it too, haven't you, Professor?
Before that, tell me, what did you see in there?
A lot of things. A lot. Meteors. A rabbit. I feel like I want to say this one. Yeah, I think this one is more accurate.
Unfortunately, although I did enter the dark side once, I didn't see any of that. Still, with all these incidents, the place should be completely sealed, especially from students. Now, I have to prepare for an experiment. We can have more discussion next time. Oh, and,
What? Why is he giving that to me? What? What? What's
that
happening?
medal's yours now. The Star Torch Prize may have been discontinued, but your contribution to the new solar ceremony deserves recognition.
Suspicious?
What we need now is another breakthrough in technology. So, take it as my personal acknowledgement.
I don't know, man. It's kind of suspicious. Does he have the authority to give me that? I think that's the first question I want to ask. Is that like something that was formerly given to him? Can he formally give it to me, or is this like personal? Yeah, who knows? We'll talk to Lucilla right behind him. Sure.
Yes, I've heard everything.
Looks like Professor Segue didn't want to open up about what he saw in the dark side.
Even so, that medal's a valuable lead. It's deeply
Oh,
connected
that's
to him.
true. That's
Please
true.
place the medal in front of the makeup mirror. I can't touch it myself, so I'll read and tune its frequency remotely. Excellent. Now, leave the rest to the adult.
Oh, we're gonna play as Lucilla? Yo, I'm hoping. Come on. Wow, this place looks like something else for sure. Don't get me wrong, I think it looks pretty beautiful, but also very destructive. Of course, she's gotta put her lipstick on. Gotta look beautiful.
President.
Oh my
Can
gosh,
you
you
still hear
do!
me?
What the heck? Ain't no way!
Yes. The comms are stable. Let's begin.
Alrighty, so we get to play as Lucilla. I didn't see this coming. There is no information about her. Oh, sadly, I can't open up the character menu. Can I attack? I cannot. Oh my goodness, I can't believe they actually let you play as her. No way. There's literally no gameplay or anything about her that's been released yet. So, as of the time of this recording at least. So, I am actually surprised they let us play as her, because I was like, they didn't leave any information out for her, so. Alright, let's see what's gonna happen here. What do you discover?
This is strange. I was setting up the room according to the riddle the Academy gave me, but now it's... Who changed the riddle? Who altered the scene? Could it be that rabbit the students keep mentioning? Either way, I should focus on restoring the room through memory projection. If a student gets misled and causes another accident, it'll be a real headache.
So, this is Professor Seve's memory when he first entered the dark side. He stayed here quite a while and used his forte. From what we just saw, he was one of the staff involved in the new solar celebration. He came here to restore the scene that had been tampered with. But...
Something wrong?
not exactly. Maybe because I'm a memory-type resonator too. Something caught my attention. People think memory-type resonators like us are masters of memories and emotions, unshaken by illusions or insults. But no forte is perfect. When we pour all focus into manipulating memories, information floods the mind. That's when we're most vulnerable. The anomaly in the dark side preys on the mind. If I were a Fraxidus member, I'd strike then. This projection won't hold for long. Let's move forward.
Where are we in the academy? I'm kind of curious. Is that the cafe area? I think so. Let's see. Where are we headed, mister?
I can't even feel time passing here. Half an hour's gone already? This one should go here. Wait. The rabbit. You again. Are you the one who changed the riddle and warped this place? Get back here.
This memory records the moment he met the rabbit. Before that, he mentioned time. Could that be another key factor?
Did the other victims have similar behaviors?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. Keep going.
Can't even sprint. Can't even jump. I can't look at anything. God dang it. They knew players were gonna try to look into Lucilla as much as they can, but they gave us nothing.
Gone again. No matter how good you are at hide and seek, your traces stay in my memory. I'll just need to use my forte again. No use hiding. I know you're there.
It's himself.
Surprised?
Knew it.
Staring at yourself.
Ugh. After Segue storyline? Not surprising.
No. I know what this is. The dark side's a mirror. You're just my shadow. Ha. Even if I'm a shadow, so what? I'm still part of you. Afraid your shadow might know a few of your secrets. Secrets you've been running from. You're trapped, desperate for progress. Like that Huang Long researcher who eventually threw everything away for the truth.
Who was he talking about?
Pascar Spectrum. That name rings a bell.
Spectrum? What the heck?
I'm
Not a
nothing
clue.
like Pascar.
No idea who you're talking
Oh,
about.
you're right about that. You don't even have his courage to give it all up. That's why you're stuck here, like a lab rat running in circles. But what if I told you the answer you've been seeking is right here? Something about your current project. Go on. Take a look. The data model was wrong from the start. Is this where the error lies? If I fix it, my second hypothesis could actually work. Then, based on the corrected model, the result should be... Wait. There's a formula missing. The first half matches my derivation perfectly. Where's the rest? Where's the other half of the formula?
Bro got distracted, ran away. We'll never know.
I never said the answer was free. Let's make a fair trade.
Oh no, nightmare fuel right here, man.
Offer something of equal value, and the answer's yours. Look, I've even prepared the stakes for you. Everything tied to your research. Thesis, data, it's all here. So, which one's worth the truth? See? No weight at all. Your report's worthless. Try again. Ah, no, no, far from enough. Is that the extent of your pride in knowledge? Why not wager everything? That can't be. But it can. You've spent all your chips. What else do you have left to trade?
Don't say your memories. I think that's what it wants.
Ah, right. Almost forgot about that. Your greatest honor, wasn't it? Let's see if it's worth anything.
Wait, he gave that to us. What the heck? Or did he have multiple?
Look at that. You've given everything, and yet you still can't trade for a single answer. Or maybe the scale is the answer. The so-called scientific pursuit at Lahai Roy contributes nothing to the advance of human civilization.
Disagree with that entirely.
And of course, it can't change what sleeps beneath Lahai Roy. You know exactly what I mean.
Does he know about A-Lift 1? I feel like I thought only a limited amount of people knew that. I don't know, I could be wrong.
Don't I? You've got nothing left. Oh, but there's still one last thing you can trade.
Himself.
Your life.
I told you.
Go on. This is the part you idealists always love, isn't it?
I told you, you don't understand. You're just preying on desperate seekers of truth. I won't let anyone else enter this room.
So that's why Professor Segue was so determined to keep everyone out of the dark side.
He was protecting them in his own way. He feared that eager students or passionate teachers might trade their lives for an illusion of truth. Greatness isn't just about achievement. Sometimes it's about facing reality and still choosing to live with dignity. At Star Torch Academy, we pursue truth, yes, but we value the journey more than the destination. Weighing our worth on a scale? That's true ignorance. Now then, if we cross-check the clues from Segue with the Academy's earlier findings...
Rabbit's appearance is linked to using Forte. The victim, time... Victim? I'm guessing it's this one's because it's got the arrow.
You're half right. The
Dang
key isn't the Forte itself, it's what it acts upon. Remember? Professor Segue used his Forte to restore the scene, and other student victims used theirs to take something from the dark side. In both cases, they influenced the space itself. That's the real link.
Trick question. GG. We fell for it, guys.
Since we found the answer, I'll wait for you here. Hello? Lucilla?
Look, there's actually one more thing I didn't mention. After the celebration, every dark side victim shared one trait. They were all memory-type resonators. And there aren't many of us in the Academy.
Oh, it's her. Great.
Only one remains. You understand what that means now, don't you? Focus my mind. Loosen my thoughts. Just a little. Give the threat an opening. A small price to draw it out. In that false professor's words, a fair trade it is. Since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast?
That student. You seem to trust her quite a lot.
What the heck? Where'd she come
You'll
from?
understand once you meet her yourself. Anyway, how's your progress?
Yuki?
Just as planned. No one else remains in the dark side.
What the heck?
But the rabbit's clever. Every room has traces of its frequency. I can't pin down its exact trail.
She's so beautiful. Two beautiful women right here.
Huh. If it were easy to catch, that little feast wouldn't be half as entertaining, would it?
How do they know each other?
And remember, if anything unexpected happens,
She's a student.
you know what to do.
I saw her ID tag. Yuki's a student? Or a professor? I didn't look at any details. I didn't look at any details after Segrica's storyline. Did I miss something? I feel like I missed something.
Since the Fraxidus went to such lengths to invite me, well, as the president, how could I turn down the feast? Of course. And I knew if I told you sooner, you'd either stop me or try to follow me.
Not wrong.
But there's something only you can do from the outside. The dark side is unstable by nature. Remember what I said? The Academy used riddles to regulate its gateways. Most have been replaced by Fraxidus riddles, but a few originals are still hidden in the Academy's archive. And the archive is inclusive. Be careful what you dig into. Rover, I need you to set a stable dark side exit with a riddle unknown to the Fraxidus.
What the heck? Oh. I'm pretty bad at riddles, I ain't gonna lie, guys.
Remember what you told Segrica at the celebration? That means no matter what, we stick together.
That's funny. That's true. She did just ditch us.
Even if I said no, you'd come anyway, wouldn't you? Fine. The dark side is a maze. I'll leave a few clues behind to guide you. But if anything goes wrong, promise me, you'll get out immediately.
Nope. That ain't happening.
Number of clicks and views.
There we go. I picked the right one.
The alternative riddles for the new solar celebration. Guess this is what President Lucilla
Dang,
wanted.
first try, guys. First
Why is
try.
it tucked into a storyboard, though? Her hobby? Hope this helps.
Let's go in. I'm going in. Back in we go.
You're here. This way.
What the heck? That's
If I
fast.
follow this path, it should lead me to the president. That's odd. Why are tacit discords here? They're all moving towards her.
Okay, interesting. Oh, okay. I recognize the area. This is where we found the students before.
The tacit discords are gathering around here.
Leaving
I sense your weakness.
Dang, I'm good.
The hour is upon us.
Perfect timing.
Yes, just like that.
Of course they had it, and honestly, I didn't really notice that voice lines from that Echo or Discord or whatever the heck, and it's kind of like, well, of course they would do something like that. Hey,
This
see,
is
Yuki. Uh-oh. I only know her because of the leaks, guys. Well, not leaks, the promotions? Sure, let's go with that word.
Even got my taste right, huh? It's always so easy to read one's mind.
Is the rabbit Denia? Now that I think about it, it could be. I thought it was Segrika, but... Or maybe the rabbit... I don't know. I'm not even gonna continue that train of thought. We'll just see what happens.
The Tragic Life of Lucilla. Directed by Lucilla. Starring Lucilla.
Welcome. Enjoy your own movie.
Using my name and slapping on a title that lame?
That's funny. She's like, could've did any better.
I heard the Fraxidus had a playwright. And this is what your art looks like?
This is the story of a girl who discovered she could read memories when she started to grow up. Before she could fully develop her self-knowledge, she absorbed too many memories that weren't her own, until she lost who she was.
Stealing Sophie's voice? Twisting people's lives into your cheap drama? Since when does that count as cinema? What's next? My grand arrival in Lahiroy?
How ironic. The girl who built her life on her memory gift walks into an institute buried beneath the Frostlands and becomes its leader. A flock of lambs chasing the future crowns a shepherd who can only record the past. What can she offer them? Drown in the relics of humanity's golden age? Or lead the innocent straight into the abyss? The flock crosses the frozen lands, trying to light fires against the coldness and darkness. Some burn clothes, some burn books, some even burn themselves. But the coldness and darkness know no end and devour everything. In the end, nothing remains, only silence.
I think I'm starting to get the theme of this quest line. If it's what I think it is, this is actually going to be really interesting.
Oh, how considerate to have even written the Academy's ending for us, too.
She
If
doesn't
this
care.
ever hit theaters, I'd fast forward it tenfold just to end the agony. The title really tells it. Utterly tasteless.
Thus ends the film. However, upon review, it's filled with meaningless actions, and its protagonist is pitifully naive. This script will be rewritten and rescreened. Actress, please wait before the curtain.
A post-credit scene? Planning to remake my life now? Fine. Since you've handed me a free ticket, I'll see it through.
The Tragic Life of Lucilla. Remake. Scene 1. Action. The pitiful girl repeats her past, grows up again, and again arrives at Star Torch Academy, standing once more at a crossroads.
Now, I'll announce the results of the Star Torch Academy presidential election. The vote was jointly conducted by each department's committee and the new Federation's Special Investigation Panel.
I was wondering how they
Professor Lucilla,
anointed them.
Congratulations. You've been elected as the new president of Star Torch Academy.
So it is a democracy, quote unquote.
Well then, President Lucilla, care to say a few words?
Actress. Just the movie?
That's amazing, Professor Lucilla. Oh, should I say President Lucilla now?
Doesn't have her hat on. Oh, I can't walk anywhere. I guess I have to press it.
Thank you for your trust, but I don't intend to accept.
Dang,
Compared
Chad.
to others at the Academy, don't you think I'm a bit too ordinary? I have no major academic achievements, nor administrative experience. Honestly, sometimes I even feel small standing among all of you. Making a nobody the shepherd is dangerous for everyone, isn't it? So, please understand my choice. I'm content following at the back of the flock. I request a new election.
Dang, she said,
Quiet!
nope.
Everyone please be seated.
Professor Lucilla, have you really made up your mind? Isn't this a bit hasty?
So, if you guys are wondering what I was talking about a while ago, about the theme of this storyline, it could be this, I could be wrong, but Segrega's storyline kind of dealt with kind of the student side of the education. Is Lucilia's the teacher / professor side of education? Because if it is, this is actually really cool. I'm not a teacher myself, but I can understand to an extent the stuff that they go through and the pressures that they feel. I don't know if that's actually the theme of this storyline, but that's what I'm guessing as of right now. And if it is, I think that's pretty cool. Or pretty cool and very interesting.
She knows her place. Let's just set a new election date and move on.
Stop this guy.
Look, Professor Lucilla's here.
Hello.
Professor Lucilla, last time we stopped at page 59?
All right then, page 60, bottom right corner. This photo was taken before the lament. Back then, there was no etheric sea, and aerospace technology wasn't blocked yet. One of humanity's probes took this image in space. Our homeworld, see? Just a pale blue dot.
So what's the point?
Excuse me?
I mean, what's the point of taking that photo? Looking at it only makes us feel small. That tiny dot only makes all of us on it feel more insignificant, pathetic even. That so-called golden age of exploration and the great astronomy before the lament, all they bring is loneliness.
No, they're
We're
bringing
all lonely in that endless
inspiration.
darkness, just like Star Torch Academy now. Tell me, Professor, does our so-called exploration here even matter?
I don't know.
I gave my answer. It's supposed to inspire you
Speechless, Professor.
to reach out, to soar further.
First time I've ever seen you speechless, Professor.
Yeah, I think my theory on the concept of her storyline is coming true. I think it is.
About your request, I have the right to reject it. Absurd. You want to withdraw now, at the most critical stage of the experiment? Who could possibly take your place?
I'm just scared. Scared to touch those instruments again. Scared of seeing results that don't match what we hoped for.
Afraid of the risks? Then switch to theoretical work. Are you really going to let everything you've built amount to nothing?
So this Lucilla that I'm playing as right now seems to lack a lot of her resolve, but I feel like the current Lucilla that we know has already made up her mind and has made up her resolve already. So this is probably all like her insecurities that she had at the time before she made up her resolve. So I'm pretty sure that's the direction we're heading in. Because I'm not gonna lie, when I watched that cutscene in the movie theater and just the way Lucilla was talking, I was like, she knows her demons and she's faced them and she's probably also accepted them, which again is very hard as human beings to do, but that's the feeling I get from her, and that's probably why I'm not that worried about her right now, because I think she's very similar to like if you throw back to Chang Li and her situation when she was a little kid and she couldn't control her forte, but now when she's grown up she's kind of accepted everything that kind of happened and she's kind of moved on from it. I feel like Lucilla is very similar in that aspect, that she's already faced her demons, or she knows they're there and she accepts them as they are, and she just tries her best to do what she can, or is doing, who knows. But that's my impression right now. But yeah, I'm guessing this is before she became the leader.
Professor Lucilla just ran out of the room clutching her head, like she's lost it.
How long has she been locking herself in there?
No clue. We just heard stuff breaking. And someone crying.
Could it be she's having another episode? The madness caused by memory confusion.
Are you really quitting the project, Lucilla? You've made up your mind?
Yes, this will be my final lecture. This will be my final lecture. I've already filed to close the course next term. Thank you all for your support. I've gone as far as I can. I'm sure you'll all go farther than I ever could.
She said nothing. Deep down, she'd already accepted her own mediocrity and stopped moving forward. The girl who once forced herself to stand tall now teeters on the edge. Her curtains about to fall.
Did the others' memories bleed into mine again? How long was I out? The meeting's already over. What's happening to me? I just want to forget, to erase this wretched forte. Erase. Right. If I erase the memory of my forte itself, maybe then everything will go back to normal.
I don't think that's how it works. And also, you shouldn't do that. I feel like
I'm done with all of it.
it's a part of you. It's not something you can separate
She
from.
abandoned her title, her right to explore, and now even her own forte.
She chose to kill the person she used to be. Like someone who had drowned, losing both her air and shadow.
A different choice, a brand new life. Tell me, our dear audience, isn't this fascinating?
Not really, no. I think it's interesting, but I don't think it's fascinating. I feel like there's a difference.
If everything's destined to fade away, why not just wait it out? Enjoy the last bit of pleasure and revel in the beautiful memories before the end.
After all, fleeting joy feels far more real than some unreachable truth.
You only need to come a little closer and take my hand. Our lives can trade places. No more pain, only warmth and bliss. The curtain's about to fall, and the choice is yours.
Done with your performance? All that noise for one purpose. The same trick you used on Segue. Stirring fear, pressing old wounds. Let me guess what you're after. Targeting Segue was just a diversion. You wanted the Academy to intervene. Next, the memory-type resonator is affected in the dark side. And you knew I'd see it. That was your invitation. So this little play, it was meant for me and all the memory-type resonators. You're afraid of something in us, aren't you? Something that threatens your grand scheme. You put on quite a hilarious show, I'll give you that. But you came to the wrong audience. You can ramble about pasts and futures all you like, but I only focus on the present. And
Okay,
that's
guys.
exactly why your message in that film disgusts me.
To an extent.
I don't deny the doubt, the struggle, or the pain we face in our search. Every soul in Star Torch Academy has endured those.
Yo?
But the weight of civilization demands shoulders to bear it. And we, right from the beginning, are a flock, walking willingly toward our own end. If the campfire's dying out, then these lambs you mock will burn themselves, just to walk one more mile before the final breath. No glory sought, no remembrance needed. We'll lie down here, leaving not a trace. But what's the point of it all? The point? You, who watch us burn. You're the proof. You and everyone behind you. That's our meaning. And one more thing. Whether I deserve to be the president? That's not for your cheap words or your lousy films to decide. If you're so desperate to tear me down, that only proves I'm doing something right.
True. It's desperate to break her, which means it's scared.
Who's the real desperate one here? You're not the only one with backup. Checkmate.
Which one of us is it? Is it me? Is it Yuki? Which one of us? Which? It's me. I didn't know. I was curious. Oh, it's all three. That's for Yuki too. Let's go.
You're here.
Go after it. I'll handle the rest.
Come on, we've still got work to do.
Damn. Absolutely beautiful and stunning. And she's gone? Wait, what?
Stay sharp, Rover. It can take the form of anything in the dark side. There's only one passage here. It must still be around. Stay close.
Catch the rabbit? What the heck? It's hide and seek.
No sign of it here either. Let's split up.
Oh, great, always.
I'll check this room. You take the one before.
Oh, I touched all the rabbits, so... Oh no, guys, this is totally not a trap. It's totally not a trap, guys. It's the fake one. Her hat's gone. It's not the real one, actually. That's true.
Told you. It's checkmate this time.
That's how we tell the difference, is if she's wearing her hat. I was like, wait, why isn't she wearing her hat? I'm sorry it took me that long to figure it out, but I was like, wait a minute, she's not wearing her hat. That's pretty funny if that's the way they did it, but I'll take it, I guess. Makes sense. Destroy
We
it.
still haven't figured out what the Fraxidus wants with the dark side. For now, this little one's our only lead. Let me try reading its memory first.
I don't like the way it's smiling. Kind of disturbing.
Oh, looks like I don't even need to use my forte.
I suppose this counts as our first proper meeting, Madame Lucilla.
Dang it, I knew it.
Proper meeting? You're talking to me through a rabbit from your little hideout.
It's Dania.
That's what you call proper?
I believe that's her voice.
Still,
I think.
Thanks for the film. It was tasteless and trashy, but I'll admit, it added a little fun to my job. You knew I'd catch this rabbit from the start.
And didn't you already know it was a trap meant for you? We both have what the other wants.
What are you trying to do in the Highroy?
As an educator, you of all people should know better. Finding the answer is the asker's job, you know? Still, congratulations. You won this round.
Won? I never agreed to play your little game. And neither did my students. Right, Rover?
That's right, I guess. Sure. Break the rabbit.
Flattering myself? That hurts. I worked very hard setting up those trials for you. If you didn't enjoy them, don't worry. There'll be a next round. And I promise it'll be far more thrilling. Because next time, we'll be betting on the very fate of Lahai Roy. Will it go boom and vanish? Or will the flames of Star Torch keep burning? I can't wait. Truly, I can't wait for our next meeting.
Oh, it's the other one. I forgot her name. It's the Grand Architect, my bad. It took me a while, sorry. I'm dumb. Doesn't matter. Dania's still on their side and I'm still sad about
Next
it.
meeting.
Is this just an epilogue? Not an epilogue, a prologue? I think it is. It feels like a prologue. We almost... I told you, we should have just destroyed the rabbit,
It's
guys.
all right. At least we dealt with the source of the dark side's anomaly.
Now we're asking this question? That's funny. Who's this Miko? That's true.
I know you've got many questions, but let's get out of here first.
I do love Miko characters, 100%. I mean, who doesn't? Let's be honest. Who doesn't like Miko-like characters? Iconic. Iconic. Every game has to have at least one. Especially in... I don't even remember. It's either Yukata or Kimono. I think the only way that separates the two is one is for winter and one is for summer, I believe.
You said the things in the dark side wouldn't hurt them.
Oh.
Didn't I do
Navora.
what you asked?
That's her name.
You wanted to help Sagrika, so I tweaked the dark side to help her see herself clearly. Besides, no one got hurt, right? Your friend, your teacher, and Rover. I should thank you, actually. You helped me finish an experiment.
Experiment?
The opposite of the void. How far can memory-type resonators go before its power consumes them? And what other tricks is this petty academy hiding?
I thought you knew. What the heck? It doesn't. They don't know. He doesn't know.
Miko wielding a sword? Come, my sweet darling. We've still got much to do.
What about the rabbit? Isn't it your pet?
We don't keep trash, we dump it.
Pretty harsh. Okay, okay, I have my own opinions.
So, please try hard to be useful if you don't want to be disposable.
Oh no! The plot thickens! I knew it! Oh no! She's doing it for protection or for some reason. Maybe she got taken in. Oh no! The plot thickens! The plot twists keep coming! Oh man.
Sorry, Rover. I've kept you busy all day.
Yeah, you're fine, Lucilla. All the day's work. Okay, never mind. Apparently not. Rover disagrees. Okay, take it back. I guess I take it back.
From the moment you came to me, you already knew this was a trap set by the Fraxidus. Yet you planned to walk right into it.
All in a day's work for your president. Besides, it worked out pretty well, don't you think?
Yeah, I could see that. True.
Don't worry. I know the dark side pulls people toward what they fear and try to escape from. But I learned to face my past honestly long ago.
I knew it. I called it. Told you. I knew it. She seemed very accepting of her skeletons in her closet. That's why when we had that whole theater thing, just the impression, I was like, she knows her past and she's accepted it. She knows her demons and she's faced them and accepted them as they are, and she knows that they're not going anywhere, but at the same time she can live with them, or she's learned to live with them and move forward while doing it.
You want to know?
Didn't you say you wanted to introduce a new course? Star Torch guidelines from strangers to confidants? Students and teachers should get to know each other, right? Maybe this counts as our first class.
This is pretty extreme class.
I really set myself up for that one. Well,
dang, that's the first day of class? Sheesh.
Before I turned 20, I couldn't tell which memories were mine and which belonged to the ones I had read. As I absorbed more and more of them, I saw too many births and deaths. I started to feel how small and ignorant I really was. That's exactly what the dark side preyed on. It then recreated the predicament I once lived through. The Fraxidus was questioning me, the representative of Star Torch Academy. When the future offers no answers, and existence itself is destined to fade, can anything we do in our brief and ignorant lives truly matter?
She's not wrong. I agree with that
As
mindset.
a student of Star Torch Academy, what do you think, Rover?
That works too. Yeah, this answer works too.
That's the kind of answer you'd say. Back then, I joined the Space Trek Collective without a real purpose. But luckily, just like you, I met a good teacher.
Please
My
tell
teacher was
us
an
not
ordinary
us.
man,
Oh,
a
thank God.
lawyer in charge of observation in the Frostlands.
That would have been super
we both
awkward.
spent our days watching and recording, each in our own realm. But he never saw himself as just an observer. Again and again, he made connections with people and the things he studied, and built bridges between them. It was like how we draw lines between the stars now. In these perilous Frostlands, each person is a point of light for another. Maybe I used to stand too high, never stooping to feel the emotions in those memories. The ones that needed time to settle for an ordinary person. When I revisited the memories I once read, I realized they all shared one thing in common. Everyone spends their whole life searching for answers. And it's those very answers that give meaning to our journey toward the future, even if we might find nothing in the end.
She definitely has.
No.
Okay.
I'm still
or not.
searching. In that
I
sense, I'm the same as all of you. Just another student on the path.
Maybe she's just a little bit further on that path than us.
Don't worry. Until I find it, the Fraxidus won't be able to shake me. Also, about that Miko lady you're curious about. My lips are sealed on that, I'm afraid. A president has her principles, not to mention the Academy's safety protocol. But one day, you'll see her again.
In the next version. One day is the next version.
I still have to write a full report on the dark side. Leave the rest to the adults now. It's getting late, Rover. I'll see you in class. Has this game truly ended?
Segue. So this quest was basically a prologue, I'm assuming, in the next version. Let's talk, Lucilla. What else you got?
Still something you want to say?
Let's see if she'll listen.
Oh. But Star Torch Guidelines from Strangers to Confidants is designed for both teachers and students, isn't it? If you want to hear mine, you'll have to share your stories before coming to Lahairoi first.
I wonder which one she's alluding to. I don't think she's alluding to these ones.
People everywhere are protecting their homes in their own ways. The Fraxidus' claim that it's all meaningless is the greatest insult to our era. And your pen pal sounds like a sincere, kind girl. It's a blessing in times like these to have someone you can truly talk to.
Guys, who's our pen pal? I don't remember. I'm a terrible person.
You will. Human connections are stronger than you think.
Is it Jinxie?
All right, since you shared, I'll tell you something you wanted to know. Let's start with my Royan teacher. During an expedition in the Frostlands, I got caught in a storm and was separated from the others. Due to my chaotic memories, I barely understood the concept of death. An old Royan observer rescued me and brought me back to his outpost. When he learned of my ability, he asked me to help him recall the memories he'd long forgotten. In that small cabin, I read the joys and sorrows of his past. He studied the behavior of Exoswarm alone, danced the Royan dances there, and shared laughter with passing researchers. He was never lonely. I began to follow his example and actively reached out to the memories I once read. I wanted to show my respect and experience them anew. Guess what I felt then?
Awakening?
No, it was the fear of death. For the first time, I truly feared death. I felt their most genuine human emotions facing the jaws of death. When I realized that, I knew I was finally waking up from the nightmare of those memories.
Interesting. See if we can get more.
Oh, if you want to hear mine, you'll have to...
Curiosity.
I've only read about Renacida in textbooks. Their culture of living alongside echoes reminds me a bit of the Roya. If I ever get the chance, I'd love to visit there. and hear their bards perform in person. All right, since you shared, I'll tell you something you wanted to know. Let's start. During an expedition in the Frostlands, I got an old
It's the
Royan
same
observer. When he
story.
learned of my ability in that small cabin, he studied the behavior. He was never lonely. Guess what I felt then? No, when I realized.
Dang, she debates us. Dang, we tell her 2 separate ones. She only gives us 1 story, guys. They knew better. Alrighty, next day. Let's see what happens. And it's underneath us. Can't go that way. Go over here.
Testing field.
Oh, there we go. Yeesh. An epilogue to the prologue. I don't know. Let's see. He's watching a film again. Oh. This works too. I'm okay with this.
It's just the 2 of us now. No need for all the formality, Hiyuki.
Yes, guys, I am gonna be pulling for her.
Oh, and
who
just so you
isn't?
know, the maintenance fee for that blade will be coming out of your paycheck this month.
What? She broke her
Which
blade?
The one you used in the dark side. That makes it the 4th you've broken so far. Try to be gentler the next time, will you?
Sure. What about my own sword?
Its maintenance is mostly done. Don't worry, you'll have it back soon.
Love her voice.
Want to try one? It's pretty popular among the students.
Oh, yes! Yes!
Not hungry.
Oh, come on, Yuki.
Candy's supposed to be eaten when you're not hungry. That's what makes it taste good. Go on, try it.
Pony voice 1, come on.
Have you swallowed it?
A bit sour, and my tongue's tingling. Not my favorite.
Oh, we didn't get the funny voice 1.
No reaction at all. That's odd. When Segrika and the others ate theirs, they...
What?
You're no fun.
Super stoic.
She saw me. Does that affect your plan?
It's fine. The Fraxidus didn't just set the trap for me. It was meant to draw you out as well. They've noticed your existence. I'm sorry for keeping you confined, for trying to hide your power. In the end, it still came to light.
We both knew this day would come sooner or later.
So, would you consider moving back to the academy for now? If anything happens, you can respond right away. The Fraxidus went to great lengths to tamper with the dark side, but it poses a little actual threat to the academy. At worst, this anomaly might be tied to the power of the Threnodian too. It seems they're already preparing their next phase.
What do you need me to do?
Now's not the time. You should know that the Space Trek Collective was built atop the Threnodian. That's why we've prepared countless contingency plans. Even if every single one failed, even if the Threnodian completely consumed the Collective, we still have a final card to play.
Yuki's the trump card? Interesting.
The wish-granting Miko. You.
Yup. Oh my gosh, so many questions. Oh man. You got nothing on her, man. She just shows up randomly. Oh, hey, Lucia sent us a message. Alright, let's see what she says. We found traces. Oh, what the heck? Yo, where? In the active void matter zone, leave Laharoy. He's been helping the collective survey the void mode matter zone. Oh my god, simply she's put up protecting researchers and students. She's helping us a lot with the investigation. She's trying to track down Ameth. Any sign, frankly. Progress has been slow. She ran it by me and decided to head deeper underground. And we see some progress. She's found traces of her frequency, meaning we might actually have a chance to bring her back. And used her familiar to probe deeper into the void matter. I don't know if I'd say it's... I've gotta go with this one. She's already back. Of course she is. We detected unusual void matter activity until proper preparations are made. Okay, so she is basically, she acts as a bodyguard and she managed to find some traces of Ameth. Alright, alright. Oh, we're gonna get Ameth back. I don't know when. I don't know how long you're gonna drag it out. Probably for the whole 3.0. I would. But we shall see. The finale closes in. Who knows whenever that's gonna be, but just little hints of Ameth. Kind of working towards the bigger goal. Or technically the bigger storyline. But alrighty guys. It looks like that does it all for Lucilia's storyline. This one came out of nowhere. Again, like I said in the beginning, I honestly didn't see this one coming through. Because there was no drip marketing about Lucilla at all. So when her story showed up, I was not prepared and I was not ready. Which is probably why the intro was a little weird, but hopefully you guys didn't notice until I pointed it out right now. But yeah, alrighty. We got introduced to Hayuki, we got a little bit more of Lucilia's background. Still don't know anything about her in terms of her character or her kit and the way she plays, but we found out a lot about, well, that's not true. We didn't find out a lot about Hayuki at all, but alrighty, well then, that's kind of all I kind of got for you guys. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey through Lucilia's story. Again, if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And like I always say, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.